Gabe Hannon, that beat for the Buccaneers. Gaines.
Okay, go ahead.
Jim Hannon.
We're going to and here we are tonight at Buck Helen Stadium. It is me, Cody Wise, the Wise One, along with the Rev, Brother Brett King, as well as Councilman Carl on the call. And here we go, Friday night football, and lead us on in, Rev.
McGee brings his team up to the line back in the backfield. He has Bryant, along with McGee's back to throw. He throws the ball to Gerald. Gerald makes the catch. It's good for about 16, 17 yards.
So a great play call right there off the bat, Rev. Really nice to see Maddox throwing right there on the first play of the game, right out the gate. Nice completion to P.J. Gerald to open up this offense. So let's see what comes to the table tonight for the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers in the huddle. McGee brings them to the line of scrimmage. McGee's lining up under center this time. Again to the backfield, he has number 48 Gaines, number 55 Bryant. He hands the ball off to Rayburn, who was had a little misdirection going there, and Rayburn got the ball, and he picks up about 1 yard on the play.
You got to think Central Hinds. This is the game plan they kind of prepared for was a run inside. This is what this team's built on. Kind of caught off surprise with Gerald on the pass on the first play.
McGee back in the huddle. He brings the Bucks to the line of scrimmage. Second down with about 9 yards to go. Bryant's the lone back in the backfield. McGee under center. He pulls the ball back from Bryant. McGee's going to keep the ball. He has some room. He has enough room to get the first down a little bit more. He's brought down at the 21-yard line of Central Hinds. So McGee was able to elude some tacklers and pick up another first down along with a couple of yards added to it.
Great decision making by McGee there to roll to the right, see nothing was there, and cut back and turn it upfield to the left side. So really good head on his shoulders there. Smart football IQ. Great pickup by Maddox McGee.
McGee back to the line of scrimmage with the Buccaneers. He's once again going under center. Bryant, the lone back in the backfield. McGee receives the snap. He pitches the ball this time to, I believe that was
Gaines.
Was that Gaines coming across?
Nice pick up there, Jesse Gaines. Hard running, lower in the shoulder, and picking up some positive yardage for the Bucks.
The strong suit for Central Hinds coming in tonight was that big defensive line. They have a defensive line that, as you look across at them, they're a huge defense. And he felt like if there was going to be any trouble on the line, it would be his offensive line versus their defensive line.
Definitely some size up front.
There's some meat up front. McGee under center, Gaines and Bryant in the backfield. Gaines once again gets the handoff. This time he's able to move ahead for maybe a yard or so, but not much more. Hard to find room there with that big line as he tried to cut it back inside.
Talking about the size up front, there's a lot of size in the secondary as well. I mean, they are well put together here on defense, and the Bucks are continuing to march down the field.
McGee has the play from Johnson as he goes back to the huddle. And there's going to be a timeout called. I'm not sure who called the timeout. I think they've scratched the timeout. McGee's back with his team. I'm not sure if they were calling a water timeout, decided against it. That's what it was, but it looked like we had a timeout and then they scratched it off. McGee has the play. Bryant's in the backfield. McGee once again under center. This time he'll take the snap. He'll hand it off. I think I hand off to Bryant. Then he throws for Burford in the end zone. Burford makes the catch. What a great throw by McGee after faking the ball to Bryant.
Great play action call there by Coach Johnson. Well read by McGee. Burford, nice job on his route and getting some separation there and making the play.
Yeah, and McGee threw it to where only Burford could catch it. The defender had a pretty good position on Burford, it looked to me like, but when the ball came in, there was nobody but Burford that could put his hands on.
So the Buccaneers strike first, making it 6-0, waiting on the extra point.
Bullseye Brock is back to kick the extra point. Something happened at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like it's going to be some movement up front. False start.
False start against Bowling Green. That will move him back 5. That's still well within old Bullseye's range. I was watching him before the game, and he was moving field goals that would go 45, 50 yards and still be good. Snap is back. It's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good as well. Brock converts the PAT, and that puts Bowling Green ahead with 8:58 left to go in the first quarter, 7-0. Couldn't have been a more impressive first drive for Bowling Green as they recover the onside kick.
And it looked like everything worked for them. The run game, obviously, that's probably the most impressive pass we've seen from McGee this year. And a more impressive catch, I would say, with the guy on top of it from Zeke Murphy. But, hey, this is the cleanest start to a football game I think we've had. You know, that I know me and you weren't here for Silliman, but in our games, you know, ball starts, always problem, and this was very clean. It looks like Bowling Green came ready to play a ball game.
Brock will do the kickoff chores as well. He has the ball set on the tee. He's waiting the officials' acknowledgement so that he can kick off. Back deep to receive for Central Hinds is number 2, Kason Mack. That's a name we'll probably call a lot tonight. He's one of their favorite running backs. And so he's back deep to receive. We may get to see him early. No, it's kind of a pooch kick. And the ball was caught by number 10, Braden Thomas. Braden Thomas is swarmed by a host of Buccaneers, and he's brought down, and that's where Central Hinds will start on their own 32. As we'll wait really their first set of downs from scrimmage.
Speaking about Mack, Casey Mack, the senior running back for the Cougars, very impressive from what I've seen out of him on film. Seems to be pretty shifty and good speed, so I look for them to go to him a lot early here.
I do as well. I'll tell you, number 1, watching him on film, Copeland, he's a favorite back as well. And back in the backfield this time, Schuff has one back in the backfield. I can't get his number. It was number 1, and number 1 gets the ball. That's Copeland. And Copeland carries it for, I guess he picked up about 4 or 5. He still has 4 or 5 good yards left to go, maybe more than that. I was giving him more credit for yards than he actually picked up. The ball's resting on the 33-yard line, so he didn't gain very much on that play.
Another player to look out for here on this Cougars offense is number 9, Matthew Fletcher, listed as an 8th grader at 6 foot 160.
Yeah, I got a good look at him. He may be in the 8th grade, but I tell you, he's a mighty mature 8th grader.
Absolutely. Looks definitely passes the eye test from up here for sure. Going to be interesting to see how they involve him in this offensive scheme.
Well, they used Copeland to begin with, and it looks like instead of running Mack, they have Mack split out kind of in a tight, in a wide receiver position. And in the backfield, you have Schuff along with Copeland once again. Schuff is going to throw this time. He has a man open. It is number 2, Kason Mack, and Kason Mack has more than enough for the first down. They're going to put the ball on the 46-yard line of the Cougars. So they were able to convert on 2nd down and long with a pass that really looked like Bowling Green closed in on it. It could have been a lot worse.
Impressive throw right there out of Schiff, and nice route running from number 2, Casey Mack.
Yeah, number 4, Jason Schuff, he's certainly not the worst quarterback we'll see this year, that's for sure. He's a good quarterback. We faced him last year and had to deal with him, which they were able to do last year. Well, this play doesn't amount to much. It's a handoff straight up the middle. And it looked like McGee was in, probably the first man in on the stop. The play netted about 3 yards, and that puts the ball 49-yard line.
Quick score update. Park Lane leads Silliman 7-0 with 7:47 left in the first quarter.
Leroy Bruce was also in on that last stop. Big number 50, he's been in that set all year long. So Central Hinds will go from the shotgun. The snap back is good. He hands the ball off. This time to Dylan Williams, number 34, a new running back. Dylan Williams on that carry, and he pounds his way across the Bowling Green. be at the Bowling Green 42-yard line. So
Some hard north-south running there. 34 looked to lower his shoulder, and he definitely broke a few tackles in the Buccaneer defense. So Central Hinds getting going here on offense as well. So this could wind up being a very interesting first quarter.
they're a very physical team. Shuff again from the shotgun, as most of our opponents have done this year. In case of Mack is the back this time. Mack will get the handoff. He runs out wide, but not before Brody Estee catches him in the backfield. What an outstanding tackle by Brody Estee. Nobody blocked him, and Brody knew exactly where he was going and got there first.
Very, very nice assignment football out of Estee. Stayed at home, slid the line, made the tackle. Very nice job.
Brody told me if I called his number tonight to tell everybody how pretty he is. So let me throw that in at this time, that not only is he a good athlete and a good scholar, good student, but he's also pretty.
Okay, put that in there. He's certainly a great kid for sure. Nice play, Brody.
Shuff gets the snap. He throws the ball long this time. Well covered by Gerald. Number 9 was the intended receiver. That's a Matthew Fletcher you alluded to a few moments ago. And the pass was incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. And it looks like they have about, what do you say, 18, 19 to go?
Yes. Fletcher, I look for them to target him a lot in this game.
This time they have the big bruising back. Dylan Williams in the backfield. Shuff once again is from the shotgun. Receivers out wide and left. One in the slot. There seems to be some confusion on exactly what they were playing. Now maybe they've got it. No, they're going to have to call timeout. So there's confusion with that play. And Central Hinds Cougars will call a timeout with 5:46 remaining in the first quarter. Bowling Green leading Central Hinds Cougars 7-0.
So on the 3rd and long here, I'm looking at him to target Matthew Fletcher again, once again, right out the gate, right out of this timeout.
And that's a guy that we were talking about is listed as an 8th grader. 6 foot, 160 pounds. They've got him out wide.
It's like three wide receivers to the near side, one to the far.
Dylan Williams is the long back. Shuff takes the snap, drops back, looking. He's going to have to tuck the ball and run now. That was a mistake. Big Brumfield comes in and makes that stop.
Nice read by Brumfield. Big play there to bring up a crucial 4th down.
It just looked like Central Hinds was going to be able to surmount a drive. Things seemed to have fallen apart with them. And a big contributor to that was Esteve's tackle as he rushed in and got the little sweep to the right.
Another quick score update. Once again, we go back to the Parkland game with Silliman, and they are tied 7-7 with 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Back deep to receive is Rayburn for Bowling Green. He calls fair catch. He makes a clean reception, and the ball's going to be down at the Bowling Green 18-yard line.
You know, even though Rayburn did have a little bit of room there, he made a very smart decision while backpedaling to go ahead and call that fair catch. So, nice heads-up play from him. Secure the ball, good field position.
The Bowling Green will start 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. McGee reins in at quarterback, and looking at that big defensive line from this side, they only look bigger.
Their whole team certainly
They are
passes
a
the
big bruising football team. We've got 2 in the backfield this time. Bryant is the one that gets the ball, and Bryant gets collided with number 2. And number 2 will remember number 44, I think, for a couple days to come. Bryant lowered his head and just bulldogged over him.
Got the extra yardage, picks up a few. brings up second down for the Bucks.
Second and 6. Buccaneer 22.
Bowling Green once again comes to the line of scrimmage. McGee is the quarterback. Bryant is the running back. McGee rolls out. He's being pressured. He's going to be caught and dropped. He made it about back to the line of scrimmage before he was thrown down. Number 41 made the tackle. 42 made the tackle. That's a big kid from Central Hinds. Garrett Cross.
I like the play call there. Rayburn and Gerald both out on routes. Looked like McGee was looking for Gerald deep, but number 9 had it covered. So good coverage there from the Cougars defense.
I would rather see him tuck it and run it than make a mistake and throw it down the field.
Absolutely.
So I think we're watching Maddox mature as a quarterback. He's under center. Bryant was the long back, but Rayburn did a little offset motion. He got the first down, but there's a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, there's a flag back somewhere around the 22-yard line. That's not a good place if you're a Bowling Green fan.
Looks like that's going to be a holding call on the Bucks.
Well, you hate to see a good run like that negated by a holding call.
Rayburn certainly won it. If he gets some room and some space, it's going to be very, very hard to catch.
Yes.
Indeed will be against the Buccaneers.
So Bowling Green's going to be set back after really a brilliant run by Rayburn. Instead of facing 1st and 10, Bowling Green is now going to be facing 3rd down and about 16 yards to go.
3rd and 15.
McGee brings his team to the line of scrimmage. In the backfield is Bryant. In the wings, Rayburn and Pilot. McGee keeps the ball again this time. He's got a block on the outside. He's not going to have enough room to turn the corner. That's going to bring up 4th down, and most certainly a punting situation for Bowling Green. Riverbark is already out on the field to punt the ball away. It's hard to overcome a penalty like that when it did.
Right. So here we go.
Rivenbark back deep to kick, back deep to receive for the Cougars. Again, we have number 9, Matthew Fletcher. He lets it go, and the ball is finally down on the 32-yard line of the Central Hinds Academy Cougars.
So we got another score update coming out of Centerville Academy. Centerville leading ASC 7-0 with 1 minute, 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Well, we got 3:09 left to go in the first quarter here. Central Hinds comes to the line of scrimmage.
Really looking for Central Hinds to come out throwing early here.
They're in the set to do it. Schuff's in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off to the first man through, number 2. And that again is that
He's
shifting.
still up. He is still up and going.
He is still going.
He is still going. And he is going to get all the way down to the 5 until he is finally brought down at the 1. Wow, and look, very impressive spin move and to make his way into the secondary and showcase his speed there. Huge run.
I was looking down to get his name. I thought he was already down, and he wasn't.
Well, there was a host of Buccaneers there to make the tackle, and he threw a very, very nice spin move and just broke wide open into the open field and was very hard to catch. So Mackey's going to have a very big gain there on the first play of the second drive for the Cougars.
Caught in the backfield this time. He's going to be back there with Dylan Williams. Dylan Williams is going to be face the ball, and Clough keeps it, and he's in for the touchdown.
So the Cougars answer pretty quick right there, getting the ball back and busting a long run on the first play and then getting into the end zone on the second play. So
if you go back a couple of plays, Bowling Green had the first down that was brought back by a penalty that caused them to have to punt the ball. And then they break the long play on the ensuing set of downs for Central Hinds. Gabe Hammond punches the extra point through. And so with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go, we're all tied up at Buck Ellen Stadium, 7-7. 7 for the Central Hinds, 7 for Bowling Green.
So, Councilman Carl, I want to ask you, this
We'll be doing the kicking. Back deep to receive, we have Gaines.
It's going to be Rayburn.
Rayburn. Rayburn gets the kickoff.
And he's got some space. He's got some space.
Yeah.
And look at him go.
I think he's going to break it. Oh, what a...
Wow,
one
look
more
at
to
the
beat.
speed.
One more. Look at that.
Very impressive return there out of Rayburn. Like I just said earlier, you give him some space to run, he's going to be very, very hard to catch.
11-yard line. Is that where he finally down at?
It is.
Well, Bowling Green answers with a big play of their own. They,
First and 10, Buccaneers.
Very nice return. So let's see what the Buccaneers come out with here in the drive with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left.
they want to score, but maybe not. Well, it's just the first quarter, so it doesn't matter. They're going to hand the ball off to Bryant. Bryant's going to go straight ahead and get the touchdown.
No,
that was simple enough.
Just
Not
a
a lot
little
of
bit
planning.
short. Just a little bit short. They brought him down at the 1. It did look like he got in from here, but he's going to be. They just got him right before he got in.
I suspect that he might get another opportunity at it right here.
Give it to him again.
Yeah, hand the ball to him. McGee under center. Bryant is the lone running back. McGee once again hands it to Bryant. No, he fakes it.
Hey,
McGee
nice
fakes it. Boy,
job.
I thought he had the ball. McGee fakes it, goes to the left side, and gets the easy touchdown.
And you know, that's one thing that Maddox has been taught from the time he was a little kid. Carrying out his fakes, carrying out his fakes, carrying out his fakes, and that's where it comes in handy right there. So very nice job disguising it there and making his way into the end zone.
Yeah, if I'd have been running the camera, I wouldn't have got the touchdown because I would have been following Bryant. I would have bet everything that Bryant would have got the ball, and I think Central Hinds was making the same bet I was. They got Bullseye Brock back to try the extra point. Rayburn gets the ball down for him. The kick is off, and the kick is good. We got 2 minutes and 6 seconds left at Buck Ellen Stadium in the first quarter, and Bowling Green has just went ahead, 14-7. So it's been a fun first quarter.
A very fun first quarter.
21 points scored.
Very interesting matchup between these two teams for sure.
I don't know if we mentioned it, but Central Hinds comes in tonight's game ranked number 4 in 4A in state play. So they're the number 4 team in the state in the 4A division. So it's not and for a lot of the reason is because of 3 guys we keep saying their names. Number 1 is that quarterback, and then those 2 running backs have certainly contributed as well. When you got a guy like Shup that can throw the ball like he can throw it, that's always a threat, and that opens up so much more in the run game when you've got a quarterback that can throw it downfield. Brock has his team lined up for the kickoff. Back deep to receive.
It's going to be another short one here,
Yep.
but they're going to field it.
It was fielded by number 7, Charlie Holmes.
And Holmes is going to be listed as a 5'8", 130-pound sophomore who is a wide receiver, cornerback, and strong safety. So some versatility there for the young man.
Yeah, it sounds like he'll always have a job.
Good field position in here starting out for the Central Hinds Cougars.
They come to the line of scrimmage at 32-yard line. So if it's the quarterback, back in the backfield with him is Mack. Mack gets the ball, and Mack is brought down. He may have made it back to the line of scrimmage, but just barely made it. He was brought down by Cam Seal.
Nice job by him.
Cam's sporting a new number. I think he was number 69 last week.
Yeah, he started wearing it last week, I believe. Playing up front on the line, both sides of the ball. And I'll tell you, that Cam Seal, he's a tough one.
Oh, he's
a tough one, man.
He's tough. Bluff receives the snap. He hands the ball off again, this time to Mack. Mack takes a pretty good lick on Dover.
Number 13, Steve Burford coming up and making it.
Burford coming to make it hard here.
But not before number 2. It's going to be Casey Mack. We called his name a lot already, like we both predicted we would do.
Yeah.
And not before he picks up a nice gain to make it 3rd and short here for the Cougars.
They keep Mack in the backfield with Shuff. 2 men out wide, one to the right, one to the left. Shuff keeps the ball, which was a mistake because once again Brody Estave comes in. Was that Bryce?
That's actually going to be Bryce Gray on making the play. And
54 instead of 64?
That's right.
Well, boy, Bryce came in full speed. It's good to see that.
Sure
Last week was his first week back, but I've talked to him this week some on campus, and then talking to Coach Johnson, he said he's like a different young man this week, and has just got right back into his position, and couldn't even tell that he was out of shape physically or mentally, and boy, that's wonderful to hear. It's certainly wonderful to see Bryce not only playing but contributing with a big loss on that 3rd down.
Yes, very nice tackle, nice play for him. Very great to have his leadership and his spark back on this defense and offense for sure. Going to be a timeout on the field here.
I'll say this about Bryce. You may find better football players, but you're not going to find a better guy than Bryce, and I'm just thankful that to see him out there and able to play.
Absolutely. So the Bucks and the Cougars are going to talk it over right here during this quick break as the Cougars are already coming back onto the field with 8 seconds left to go here in the first. Now, hey, 4th down here. Ball in Buccaneer territory. Ball in Cougar territory.
8 seconds left. What a stop this would be.
They are going to go ahead and punt it after talking about it. So Rayburn going to get a chance to make another return here if they decide to kick it to him. It looks like he's going to get a shot here.
The ball dies. It hits the turf and dies. Pretty decent kick.
A kick on the line like that, it would have seemed like it would have given a little more bounce, but it did just kind of die down there. So no return. That's going to end the first quarter.
It's been a fun first quarter. Bowling Green leads with as we go into the second quarter, 14-7. It seems like the first quarter passed by. There were a lot of passing in that and big plays. There wasn't a lot of clock stoppage in that first quarter, and it seems like it's gone by fast.
For Jay Schiff, he certainly has a nice arm, and he's got the receivers to throw to. And look, I couldn't be more impressed with number 2, Casey Mack. We knew he was going to be a really good player coming into this, but man, the vision, the speed, the strength that he brings for this Cougar offense is highly impressive. So we've got another score update coming out of Centerville Academy. Centerville leads ASC 14-0 with 7 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
We're about to start the second quarter as Bowling Green comes back out on the field. McGee calls his team into the huddle. Let's see what Bowling Green is able to do with the first drive of the second quarter. McGee under center. Gaines in motion. He receives a toss from McGee. Looked like Gaines was going to be tackled the backfield. There's a flag down on the far sideline. Gaines is able to pull ahead, but we'll have to wait and see what the laundry's about.
While we're waiting on that, we got another score update. Park Lane leads Silliman 14-7 with 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. That penalty is going to go against the Buccaneers.
Holding against the Buccaneers.
Well, once again, what was a decent play is negated by a holding call. And I'm going to tell you, when you get in district play, you're going to have to do better than that. You're going to have to be more disciplined because that's where it counts. And here's where you learn that discipline.
Cannot disagree there. We've got to eliminate some of these penalties.
So now, it'll be 1st and 20. McGee hands the ball off to Bryant, who drives straight up the middle. He picks up about 5 or 6 yards of it.
Nice hard run there by Bobby Bryant, picking up some positive yardage there for the Bucks.
They're still going to leave about 15 yards to go for Bowling Green for the first down.
That's going to put us at about the 27-yard line in Cougar territory, or in Buccaneer territory. Got the territories a little twisted tonight, I guess.
It's going to be 2nd down and 15 yards to go for Bowling Green. McGee under center. Gaines in motion. He fakes the toss to Gaines and he hands the ball.
It's going to be Rayburn.
Yeah. I'm not sure who brought him down.
That's going to be number 57, Hayes, Germany. He is a 6'1", 220-pound senior. He stayed at home and he just waited it out and was there to make the play. Wasn't fake there on the pitch, the fake pitch rather. So nice job by him there.
McGee brings his team to the line of scrimmage. He's under center. He barks the signals. Timeout is called before the play can be ran by Central Hinds. Central Hinds comes all the way tonight from Raymond, Mississippi. They've had quite a ways to come. Brought a good crowd with them to be traveling that far. You know the only good thing ever come out of Raymond, Mississippi?
What's that?
I-55 South.
I-55 South.
The only thing I know of good ever came out of Raymond.
Well, I'm here to tell you this football team they brought over here looks pretty good so far.
Yeah, they do.
They look pretty good. You know, watching them on film and everything, I don't guess I gave them enough credit as far as their size and their speed.
Really, their sizes is even on film, but this is number 4. He was here last year, and we watched him, had to fight with him all game long. So I've been dreading him all year. McGee once again under center. 3rd down at about 15. He drops back to throw the ball. He's looking. He's got a man open. That's Rayburn. Rayburn drops it, and Rayburn would have had the first down. I think he was running before he caught the ball. It was right on his fingertips. And so, hard to convert a 3rd and 15. But they had that one within just a fingertip of the football.
It was a nice play call, nice route running. Everything was there. Nice ball by Maddox. Rayburn just couldn't come up with it. And, hey, sometimes that happens.
That means Reuben Mark will come in to punt for Bowling Green. Back deep to receive for Central Hinds will be Mackey. And number 9, Fletcher. And they let the ball go. The ball continues to roll for Bowling Green. It finally stops at the Cougars 29.
with 10 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in the second quarter, plenty of time. So let's see what the Cougars are going to come out and do here. I look for them to start out heavy to Case and Mackey and see what happens after that.
We're about to see. Shuff brings his team to line of scrimmage. He remains in the shotgun. Back in the backfield with him this time is going to be Mackey. Mackey receives a toss. He reels it in, and he's able to carry the ball for a good 6 yards on that first down carry. You can see his speed. He just seems like he's always one step away from another big play.
Absolutely. And, I don't know if you noticed or not, but on that pitch, it was kind of pitched behind him there, and he had to adjust and go back and grab it with one hand.
He one-handed the pitch.
Good instinct right there. He is certainly a home run threat every time he touches the ball.
Shuff again in the shotgun. Mackey is the running back. Mackey receives a handoff. Looks like he is going to pick up enough for the first down.
That's going to be number 52 on the tackle. That is John Parker Brumfield. So nice job being in the right place at the right time. Because he had some room after that.
He did. If Brumfield had not brought him down, we might be still looking at him. Shuff brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Mackey is along back in the backfield. The snap is back. He hands the ball. No, he keeps it himself this time. He tries to run over the guard. There's not much there. He is able to pick up 2 yards on the carry. That'll bring second down and 8 for the Cougars.
That was Leroy Bruce there on the tackle. Nice job there in the middle. The defensive lineman, the big senior.
Once again, the Cougars at the line of scrimmage. Shuff is the quarterback. Mackey is the running back. They have men wide out left and right to the top. He's going to throw across the middle. There's just nobody there. Well,
nice
there may be a reason nobody was there.
Nice pressure there from Cam Seal. He was all over it. So Shuff didn't really have enough time to make the throw there. The route was there, but there is laundry on the field, and let's see what this is going to be. We've got actually 2 flags, one in the secondary and one at the line.
I'm not sure if they're calling the same penalty or not. That one in the secondary, I don't see how he was close enough to see anything. If they're going to call the play that was here.
There may have been a little holding on the receiver running the route, too. So we're going to see. Yes, they are going to call a pass interference.
Yeah, it's pass interference call.
Pass interference against the Buccaneers.
So
those are just unnecessary yards.
That's going to put them into Buccaneer territory, well into Buccaneer territory.
The ball's going to be placed down to the 42-yard line. That's where Central Hinds Cougars will have it first down and 10 yards to go. Shuff the quarterback, Mack the running back. Snap is back and good. Shuff throws the ball this time, and he's throwing for big number 9, that receiver he's been looking for all night, Matthew Fletcher. The Fletcher was, it was behind Fletcher. There was no way that he could have caught that one.
Yep, it was a nice spiral ball, but just too far behind him. As he had him there for sure. So big opportunity here for the Buccaneers to make a play.
Shuff is the quarterback. He pitches the ball to Mackey.
They must have the flag. They put it dead before it could get going.
False start against the Cougars, so that set the ball back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty takes the ball back to the Cougars.
So that'll make it second down and 15 yards to go for the Cougars.
Second and 15.
Ball going to be at the 47-yard line. 8 minutes and 16 seconds left.
So both teams being as both teams have been bit by the penalty bug, and it's costing them. Shelf is the quarterback, Mackey's the running back. Two receivers wide out to the left. He hands the ball to Mackey. Mackey's hunting room, and he has found some room. He's able to. It looks like he picked up the first down. So with a run of 15 yards.
He's showcased shiftiness, vision, and speed there. Picked up enough for the first down on a 15-yard run. Whistles, looks like we may have a timeout. Let's see what this is about. Looks like number 2 had some blood on his arm, and the referee made him go out of the game, so that's what that was.
Okay. Schultz the quarterback, Mackey is the running back. Schultz keeps the ball this time after faking the handoff to Mackey. He's not going to find a lot of room.
Nice job by Wilson to come up and make the tackle. Russell Wilson, number 8, the senior free safety.
Russell's had good games the last couple of weeks, last 3 weeks. He had an interception a couple of weeks ago. It was a pretty interception.
You know, I've known Russell a couple of years here at Bowling Green, and he's always been a very good kid, and he's always going to give it everything he has when he's on the field.
Yeah, you just have to watch out for your light poles with Russell.
I don't know what that story is. You're going to have to fill me in on that one later.
Schultz hands the ball off to big number 44, Walt Soms.
Psalms on the carry. Graham on the stop for the Buccaneers.
Graham making the play, making the tackle there for the Bucs.
Brings up 2nd down and 8 yards to go for the first down. We have 6 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Illegal substitution against the Cougars.
Once again,
an illegal substitution call there against the Cougars, which is going to back them up. And look, we got
I
another
think
flag
we've
coming
got
out.
an
So
unsportsmanlike flag
yes.
coming as well.
You got to think that's what that's going to be. Voicing some displeasure there with the referees on the first penalty, and that's going to back them up even more.
Yeah. They're going the right direction if you're a Buccaneer fan.
And that's going to bring the ball all the way back into Cougars' own territory at the 49-yard line.
That's 2nd down. It looks like about a 1/16 section of land to go for a first down. Shelf is the quarterback. Mackey's the lone running back. The man to the wide to the right and to the left, one in the slot. Shelf drops back to throw the ball. He connects with number 44, Walt Soms.
He is listed as a 6'1", 195-pound sophomore, so another young one there with a lot of size, and who has made some plays tonight for the Cougars.
Between a 3rd and 17 from the Buccaneers.
3rd down, 17 yards to go for the Cougars. And it's almost a must that Bowling Green stops them on this play.
This is an extremely crucial third down.
It's a crucial 3rd down.
With 6 minutes left to go here in the first
Shelf
half.
drops back to throw the ball. This time he's met by McGee. McGee misses the tackle. Shelf is still on his feet, and he's finally brought down.
It's going to be 69, number 69, Cam Seal on the tackle.
Cam Seal makes the tackle. Shelf run a lot of steps not to gain any more yards than what he gained. He only winds up gaining about a yard or so. So Bowling Green was able to force the punt.
They're going to bring Rayburn in to return the punt.
Cross will be doing the kicking for the Cougars. Snaps back, it's good.
Oh, he almost got to
He
it.
almost blocked it.
He almost got to it.
Lost
But he's
goal.
able to get the punt off in time, right before it got hit.
The first down intended to go on the Buccaneer 15-yard line. But you got to give Bowling Green's defense credit. They hung in, and when it looked like the Cougars were going to march down the field once again, aided by penalties and by some big plays from some of the seniors, they get the ball back with plenty of time to score.
5 minutes and 31 seconds. If I'm Coach Johnson here, I am looking to put my foot on the gas and get some more points here on the board before going in at the half. Attacking full throttle on this Cougar defense.
Well, it's obvious that the Bowling Green offense has won the line of scrimmage. And so it's given some options for Bowling Green. Up the middle, around the ends, passing the ball. They've been very successful passing. I guess Maddox, I don't know what his stats are, but I can only remember 2 incomplete passes that he's thrown. Maybe only 1, now that I think about it. Maddox is the quarterback. He's under center. He takes the ball. He fakes it, handoff to the man in motion coming around the end. He hands the ball to Bryant, and Bryant's able to pick up pretty close to the first down. He's going to be marked a yard or so shy. And so with second down and less than a yard, it looks to me like this will be a good time to air the ball out, and let's see what we can get on a second short play.
Yes. Yes, it would be a good decision to do such, but we will see.
Maddox under center. Bryant in the backfield. Maddox keeps the ball, runs around the end.
He's going to get it. Pick up just enough to pick up the first down.
He has the first down. Let's see where they eventually spot the ball. I think they're going to spot it on the 29-yard line of Bowling Green. The boat knows that the ball's on the 29-yard line, so that means that it's 1st and 10 from there with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Tucker Pittman to the near side, wide receiver.
McGee under center. He takes the snap. He hands the ball to Bryant. Bryant's got some room.
He's got some room. He's going to lower his shoulder and break the tackle.
They're going to once again stop him short of the first down, but it's going to be a second and short again. So Bowling Green are having some very manageable second downs, and that's aided them in this drive.
I'll look to go to the air here.
That's what I thought the last time. We'll see. McGee under center. Bryant in the backfield.
Cougars have switched to a 5-man front.
He hands the ball again to Bryant, and Bryant carries the ball all the way to the 50-yard line.
So even switching to the 5-man front there, the Cougars cannot contain Bubby Bryant. They're running up the middle.
The line of scrimmage is, I'm telling you, I don't see it on the other side as much, but Bowling Green is winning the offensive line of scrimmage. And you know, you and I up here calling pass plays, Johnson picking up 9 yards per play, running it up their gut. So that may be why he's coach.
That's right.
McGee this time hands the ball once again to Bryant. He fakes it. He flips it out to Rayburn. Rayburn's got some room, and little Rayburn is able to work himself through and pick up another first down.
I'll tell you, the improvement from the Buccaneers' offensive line week to week has certainly been impressive.
It sure has, and at the skill positions as well. You're not looking at the same quarterback in McGee that you were looking at a couple of ball games ago. He's matured, and just his decision making is impressive to watch. McGee under center, Bryant in the backfield, Gaines in a slot, Rayburn in a slot, but Bryant got the ball. And Bryant not only has the ball, he's dragging about 3 or 4 Cougars with him as he rumbles ahead for yet another first down. He carries the ball all the way to the Bowling Green to the Patriots 23-yard line, where Bowling Green has it 1st and 10 with plenty of time on the clock to score. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Keep giving it to him.
Yep.
Keep giving it to him. They cannot stop it right now.
Bryant once again gets the ball, and once again he picks up about 5 yards on the play. So we'll see how they manage the clock at this point. They're not going to use a timeout at this point, it doesn't seem. And McGee seems to be in no
Wouldn't be
sense
surprised.
of urgency.
Wouldn't be surprised to see another little play action pass to Burford
Yeah.
at the tight end position. If you could
I'm
get
gonna
him
tell you-
behind the secondary, there's certainly a height mismatch there.
Yeah, he hands the ball to Gaines going around the end, and Gaines makes the turn. Gaines got some room. Gaines gets hit and knocked down hard, but he's very close to the first down. I'm telling you, Jesse Gaines has had one more year as a running back for Bowling Green. He's the big back. He and Bryant are both big backs, but you know, after you hand it off to Bryant, then you hand it off to Gaines, then you got those two little shifty backs, and Pyland and Rayburn that you can hand it off to. By this time of the game, where they're going to go with the ball has to be confusing the defense.
And it gets harder and harder late in the game to step in front of those big backs.
Once again, you got Bubby pounding out a first down.
We still got a minute, 11 seconds left to go here. So timeout's going to be called.
Coach Johnson decides to take the timeout at this juncture of the game. We have the ball 1st and 10. Looks like on about the 13-yard line.
So hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They are running and running and running and running some more, and there's nothing the Cougar defense can do to stop it.
They're running at will.
Very dominant performance from the Buccaneer offensive line up front in the trenches. And that's where football games are won, my friend.
That's right. That offensive line should get the game ball tonight. And the thing about it is, when you look at that meat that's across the line from them, it doesn't seem like Bowling Green ought to dominate. But I think what's coming into play for our line is you've got some seniors that had some experience from last year's run, and they know how to play. They know how to play that offensive line.
That leadership goes a long way.
And you also have got Graham back, and Graham needed to be on the line. Oh, McGee's got the touchdown this time. Yep. Oh, throw the flag. It sure seemed like a late hit.
Looks like a late hit for sure. Maddox was able to keep it around the end and score. So the Buccaneers will extend their lead.
Well, it was a well-designed play. He faked it like he was going to go to Gaines around the right side, Bubby up the middle, and then he just comes to the left side. And by the time they went for Gaines and Bubby, nobody left to go for McGee.
To me, that's the best drive we've seen all year out of the Buccaneers. Great clock control there. Run it, dominate some more.
Uh-oh, Rayburn has trouble with the snap, and so Bullseye has to fall on it. So the PAT is no good.
20-7 lead there for the Bucs.
So with 5 seconds left to go in the first half, Bowling Green Buccaneers lead the Central Hinds Cougars, score 20-7.
Let's see what the Cougars do to respond here with 1 and 5 seconds left to go. I look for them to come out trying to throw it.
Yeah, I think they'll be throwing the ball because they get the ball to start the second half, and so if they could score here right quick and come back out, it'd be a new ball game.
And we've got another scoring update coming back out of Park Lane. Park Lane leading 20 over Silliman, 7, with 33 seconds left to go in the first half.
Brock has his team at the line of scrimmage to kick the ball. He comes in, makes his approach, and the kick is off. It's a nice pooch kick. It's fielded up close by number 7, who is Charlie Holmes.
I'll tell you, number 51, Jug Rawls, got down there and hit somebody on that kickoff. He was looking to make a big hit, and he did it. And it was good to see. And he walked back to the sideline knowing it, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good feeling.
He had a swagger. So Chef once again is in the shotgun. In the backfield this time with him is number 34, Dylan Williams. Williams stays back to block. He rolls out to his left. He throws the ball. He has number 2, Mack, for the reception. And Mack crosses for the first down and goes out of bounds. I think to stop the clock.
53 seconds left to go.
So with 53 seconds left to go, the Patriots now have it on the Bowling Green side of the 50-yard line. The ball is actually placed at the 48, and that's where Central Hinds will.
There's a timeout on the field. Buccaneers have to call the timeout. The Bucs want to take a minute and talk it over.
Dean Keene's giving them some instructions. And what is crucial that they stop it here, just like the last series. This is a crucial series to the ball game.
And I can guarantee you in those instructions that he is giving, he is saying, do not get beat deep. Do not let anybody behind you at the safety position.
So far, even with these talented wide receivers, we haven't seen a big pass play. We saw that big run from Mack, but we haven't saw the big pass play that I looked to see with these wide receivers. Just watch them on film, it seemed like that they would be going long and crossing routes and some of the things that they've done up until now.
The Buccaneers have played sound on both sides of the ball tonight, well-decided football.
Shelf back to receive the snap. He does. This time he's looking right. Nothing there. He's still looking. He throws the ball, and that ball is going to be incomplete. I think he was intending to try to find number 9, Matthew Fletcher, but Fletcher had no real chance of catching that one.
I can tell you, number 9, Matthew Fletcher, to be in 8th grade, he is going to be an absolute menace to this league for years to come.
Yeah.
He is very, very good.
He may be the only 8th grader driving the school bus. Shelf has the ball. He throws. Oh,
it's intercepted.
What an interception!
Intercepted.
What an interception!
Intercepted by number 50, Leroy Bruce.
Leroy Bruce just took it.
Got his hand up, one-handed.
That big paw.
Wow.
Man, that's something.
He is proud of that. I
He'll
love
remember
it.
that for the rest of his life, and I will too.
What a play. What a play.
Yeah. I thought he was going to block it, but he pawed it.
Well, I know they may not can hear me on the radio, but I mean, as a defensive lineman, and you're running in the backfield unblocked, you automatically got to know they didn't just let me back here for no reason.
Right.
And he caught it right off the bat and just stood there waiting on it.
Yeah.
Bread and butter, all of it. Top 10, Sports Center top 10. Do it.
Oh, it was a good play. It was pretty.
Beautiful, man. That was beautiful.
So that gives Bowling Green the opportunity to stick another score on the scoreboard before the end of the first half. Maddox drops back. He rolls left. And he finds Bubby Bryant. And Bubby Bryant makes the reception at the 29-yard line.
The Cougars wanted to protest it there and say it was an incomplete pass, but Bubby surely caught that one.
Yeah, it was
Man,
good.
what a big play out of Leroy Bruce.
The line judge on the other side of the field is called an incomplete pass. How in the world can he see incomplete pass from the opposite side of the field? He's on the other side of the field on Central Hinds side.
Yeah, I got a call reception.
And the guy on this side, where the ball was called a catch. That's the worst. I've just never in my life.
Well, what was the official call?
The official on our sideline where the ball was thrown called it a catch. The official on the opposite side is throwing, the incomplete signal from way on the other side of the field. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think if I was this guy, they had no more respect for my calls than that. I think I let the sub come out.
Sorry for butting in. That just blew my mind.
So they did rule it an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
They ruled it incomplete.
2nd and 10. McGee under center. He drops back to throw again. This time he shines a man deep. He's got a man. He's got. Oh, what a
Beautiful
pass.
pass.
Beautiful pass to
Beautiful
find
pass.
Tucker Pittman in the end zone.
Wow.
What a pass by McGee. What a score.
Maddox McGee with an absolute beauty
Cannon.
over the middle of the field,
Cannon.
over the secondary to Tucker Pittman. You can't throw a better ball than that. Nice job, Maddox McGee. Nice job, nice concentration, Tucker Pittman for the end zone. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty.
So hey, sparked by the interception with Leroy Bruce, the Bucks get on the board again with Maddox McGee throwing a touchdown pass to Tucker Pittman. And wow.
Everything's going their way tonight.
What a swing and
They're going to go
miss.
for 2 since they missed the extra point the last time. Bryant in the backfield, McGee under center. Bryant gets the ball and he's not going. No! He kept. What a fake! What? You gotta be kidding me. What a fake.
So hey, what a turn of events there right before the end of the half. And now, if you're this Cougar team, that just knocks the wind right out of you.
Yeah, I think I would just kind of go in halftime, try to regroup, because they were on the verge just a few minutes ago of scoring. And if they would have done that, that would have brought the game down to 1 score, and they get the kickoff at halftime. So at the second half. So
The important thing is keeping this up when you come out of halftime.
The important thing is indeed keeping us up after coming out of halftime. So the Buccaneer atmosphere is loud here. The fans are showing their support after a very impressive showing on both sides of the ball from the Buccaneers.
once again, Brock will place the ball down on the tee, and Bullseye will get a shot for another kickoff. He makes his approach. It's a good long kick this time. What a kick. Mackey makes a reception.
Return it.
Yeah. But not wrong, not far, because Big Russ Wilson puts him.
Russell Wilson stepping in and making the
Big
tackle.
Russ stepped up, made the stop.
This Buccaneer team's fired up.
They're ready.
They are fired up.
You're seeing some play from seniors that is noteworthy.
The leadership in the past 2 offensive drives and defense has really shown through here for the Bucks.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see here if the Cougars are just going to run out the clock or if they're going to try to strike.
He's in the shotgun, got some wide out, so we'll see. I think they may be going to try to at least take one shot now, but no, they hand it to Mackey. Mackey's going to try to break it, and he gets about 5 yards. You got to watch him. He's a slippery running back.
Especially with space, with space spreading the field there and giving him the rock. He certainly could be a threat, but they're going to let the clock run out. So,
Boy, at the end of 2, Bowling Green has put on a show, and we've enjoyed the first half of football. 28-7, Buccaneers over the Cougars.
we are going to take a break here for halftime. I am Cody Wise, the Wise One, along with the Rev. Brent King and Councilman Carl. With the Buccaneers leading 28-7, we will see you in the second half. And we are back here live on Buck Vision and 107.3 WFCG. And Brock is going to kick it off to the Cougars to open up the second half.
Mackey fumbles the ball and she tries to make the reception. As a result, he has to go to the other side of the field. He's picking up some room. He's a fast running back, and boy, did he show it there. So he actually fumbled the ball somewhere around the 15-yard line, was able to pick it up, run the other side of the field, and make what should have been nothing into something very big.
And it's going to get into Buccaneer territory right off the bat. Nice display of speed there, so I'm going to be interested to see what kind of adjustments they make here on the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
We still have Scuff in the back as quarterback. Mackey is the long back. No, that's actually the big number 34.
Against the Cougars.
Yep, that's going to be number 34, Dylan Williams, 5'10", 190-pound running back, listed as a senior. Also a middle linebacker.
It'll be 1st and 15 for the Cougars, rather, as they come to the line of scrimmage. Williams is the long setback. Schuff is the quarterback. He hands the ball off. He fakes the handoff. He throws it out to number 44, Walt Soms. Walt Soms is able to pick it back up, maybe to the original line of scrimmage, which is where they're going to place the ball. It's where it'll be 2nd down and 10 yards to go. 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots.
Nice job by Zeke Burford and John Parker Brumfield, both coming up and making the hit there right past the line of scrimmage to stop him in his tracks. Zeke coming down from the safety position.
This time they do have Casey Mackey in as the running back. He gets the ball. Mackey got a lot of room. Picks up about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Got another flag on the field. Gonna wait and see the official word, but it looks like it's going to go against the Cougars again. Oh no, it's going to be a face mask penalty against the Bucks. So Mackey coming right out and running with some purpose here. Now I imagine they got a pretty good pep talk at the half.
Yeah, I don't imagine they read their Sunday school lesson.
2nd down from Buccaneer 39.
2nd and short.
Schuff has to snap back. He fakes the ball to Mackey this time, keeps it, and he has enough for the 1st down.
Right up the middle for the 1st.
That's something they haven't been able to do in the first half. We'll see what they're able to do this half. So far, they've been able to move the ball 80 by penalty.
The Buccaneers have been winning the front on both sides of the ball all night long so far. So let's see if that keeps up or changes.
Yeah. Cam Seal comes in the back, makes that stop for a loss. I think Cam Seal came to play this evening.
He sure did. He came in, made the initial hit, and Bryce Graham there along with him to help him out. So nice job by the 2 seniors there. It's going to drop him for a loss.
The Buccaneer 38.
The very 2nd down and 12 yards to go for the 1st down.
2nd and 12.
All going to be about at the 37-yard line in Buccaneer territory.
So that's where they come to the line of scrimmage, the Buccaneers' 37-yard line. Schuff is back in the shotgun again. This time he has Williams, the running back, and that's who gets the ball, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. And let's see who made the initial contact. That was big number 50. That's old Bruce in there again.
Leroy Bruce. Big play Leroy right there, man. That's another one that came to play tonight.
He did.
And you know what? Let's bring it up again. How about that interception right there in the final minute of the 1st half? A huge play for the Buccaneers.
Not only that, but a very athletic play from a very big guy. Well, we've got another flag down. I hope it's motion on the Cougars. It looks like that's what they're going to be according to the way they're headed. Yeah, that's the direction they're going. So instead of 3rd and 8, it's going to make it 3rd and 13 to go for the Cougars. And this time they'll start from the 42-yard line of the Buccaneers.
And we've been talking all night about crucial penalties for both teams, and here's another one right there. It works in our favor for the Buccaneers.
So that's what we're looking at. 3rd and 13. Shelf in the backfield. He drops back to pass. He throws across the middle. Big number 9 has it, and he has some room, and somebody better stop him, or he's not going to need any room.
And he's going to finally be brought down at the 1-yard line, and that's going to be number 9, Matthew Fletcher. We've been calling his
That's the 8th grader, right?
That is the 8th grader. He just ran a perfect drag there across the middle, found some space, and once he caught the ball, he was a goner. Yeah. So he'll finally get brought down at, looks like the 2-yard line. So
I don't know, that old boy, he may be an 8th grader. He may be like me. He may be the only one in 3rd grade that had his driver's license.
He has certainly been impressive in this ball
He
game.
is a big guy.
Very impressive. So, hey, the Cougars are coming out swinging against the Bucs here to open the first drive of the second half. And that's going to be Mackey getting the handoff. And he's going to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, Mackey gets in.
So, Rev, right off the bat, the Cougars strike.
Yep.
And make it a 2-score ball game.
And both teams had their share of penalties. I really look for both teams to come out more intense and without the penalties that both teams had on that drive. But it's a hot night still. We're in early September and the nights are still hot. I know these guys are tired. So the kicker tonight for Central Hinds is Hammond. Hammond gets the kick off, and that kick is good. So that brings the score to 28 to 14. Buccaneers lead the Cougars.
Hey, what do you expect to see from the Buccaneers on offense coming out?
Oh, they're going to run it.
Run it. It's a no-brainer, right?
They're going to run. Like I said, the way they mixed it up on that last drive, you got those 2 little guys that are out there on the wings. They look like twins, Dylan and Rayburn, Powell and Rayburn. And then you got big number 48. I mean, Gaines is just a man to deal with. You got Bucky. You don't know which way they're going to come out of that wing T formation. You don't know what they're going to do.
That's the thing too, with the Cougars, when you're coaching them and you're trying to scheme against those Bucs, you got all of that you just mentioned. Plus, you see how Maddox McGee's throwing the ball tonight and the reads that he's making. And it's like, what do you do? What do you do to stop this team right now tonight?
So far, they haven't been able to find it. Hammond tries an onside kick. This time, the ball is covered by Gerald, and it's going to be recovered at the 39-yard line. So PJ was there for that one and was able to cover the onside attempt. That's the second onside attempt that the Cougars have made. The first kick of the night was an onside attempt, and then their first kick of the second half is as well. That parity there, Luke?
I think so.
So Maddox is getting a signal from the coaching staff on the sideline.
Maddox has got it. He's under center. He's under big Leroy Bruce, who's been very effective tonight, and the ball is handed off to number 44, Big Bubby Bryant.
Right up the middle, and Bubby Bryant saying, "Stop me if you can, but good luck."
That's a good kid, too.
Great kid. Great kid.
He's been fun to watch the last 2 years. He's just, to see him on a football field, his personality, they just don't match. But he certainly don't mind running it down your throat.
Oh,
he gets the opportunity again, and once again, he carries it ahead. This time, he's very close to first down if he don't have it. I think he's going to be less than a yard short of the first down, but 2 carries to Bubby, 4.5 average on both of them.
Bubby Bryant is as tough as a kid as you can find. There's no doubt about that.
He won't quit.
No doubt about that.
I don't know why they're not measuring that. According to where the football is, according to where the sticks are, that's a first
It's
down.
close. It's very, very, very close. So third and very short.
All right, McGee under
They're gonna give
center.
it to him again.
Yeah, Bryant's going to get carried again, and this time he's got a first down. Go!
He's gonna break.
Go, Bryant! Look at him go.
And he's still
Oh,
rolling
what?
through.
Boy, I'm glad I'm not number 57 having to tackle that big old bowling ball. That sucker run, when he found that hole, he found an extra gear, and he put it down the football field. So this drive has been all Bubby Bryant. And it's been all this drive is needed is Bubby Bryant. Because they have taken it, and 3 plays later, they have moved it about 35 yards.
And you can tell that defense isn't really wanting to step in front of him. For much
No,
longer.
they're probably giving out.
Hitting Bobby Bryant late in the game cannot be fun.
Well, McGee fakes it to Bryant this time, and he keeps it. I think McGee picks up about 4 yards.
So, Councilman Carl, you paid a little visit to the locker room. Any kind of adjustments that you heard, or key things to watch out for?
The main thing that
I saw Councilman Carl at the hot dog stand. I don't know where you got that idea. He was there.
Oh, I had fried fish and fries after the locker room visit, Rev. But now the main thing was to not, keep the gas going, keep your foot on the pedal, and don't let up. I mean, the biggest thing.
Okay, he's going to get a first down and more. He refused to go. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Oh, he was down. They say he was down. I believe he was too. I agree with that referee that he was down.
The main thing that was being
That's going to
preached
put
from
him
the
down
coaching
at the
staff-
1 yard line. I'm sorry.
The main thing
I
was
thought
being
I was
preached-
doing the play-by-play.
Yeah, you are. I'm not doing it. So the main thing that was being preached by the coaching staff is not let your guard down. Don't think you got the ball game won. They're going to come out fighting, as you saw in the first drive. That's exactly what they did.
Mattis McGee brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. In the backfield, he has Bubby Bryant, the big bruiser running back. And once again, Bruiser gets it, and this time you try to stop it. Touchdown, Bowling Green Buccaneers, and it was all on the back of number 44, Bubby Bryant. Big bruising Bubby.
Success tonight,
Yeah.
for sure. Excellent job. Excellent job for the offensive line. Look, the improvements that we've seen out of these kids from drive to drive. I mean, we say from game to game, from drive to drive up front. It just seems like they just keep grinding more and more and more.
And you called it, I don't think there was a pass play on the play card coming out of the locker room after that drive in the first half. Old Bullseye makes another one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep on running the ball.
So that's, passing down the field, and that's one thing. But I'm telling you, when you run it down their throat, that's demoralizing.
Especially to answer back after the Cougars came right out and scored. Looked to show a lot of energy there. The Buccaneers just take a heavy swing right back at them and say, hey, look, do what you want. We're fixing to grind it out. Stop us if you can stop us.
Yeah. And that'd be a great time for an interception as well. Because you know that on the other side of the ball, they're not going to be running it. They're going to be throwing it. I hope that offensive line can get back there and make some hurried passes, and as a result, secondary linebacker gets some interception. Well, even, number 50, that'd be okay with me if Bruce got another interception.
Oh, that would be great.
Fair catch by number 18. 18 is Cooper Lofton.
And Lofton is listed at 6'4", 190 pounds as a senior. Hasn't really been targeted a lot in the offensive scheme, which is surprising to me because he is another one that passes the eye test for sure. So, back to that interception, man. I'll tell you, Leroy Bruce is going to think about that one for a really, 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 really.
He catch it with his left hand or his right hand? Right hand?
He jumped up and snagged it with his right hand. It was he high pointed it. It was just nothing but beautiful.
We got old Shuff back again. He takes the snap, throws across for a screen, and number 9 misses that one. Is that ball going forward? I guess it was.
It was, and it was right there in his hands. And
Yeah, and he had open field
Maddox,
too if he'd caught it.
Well, he had Maddox McGee standing right there.
He heard Maddox's
He
footsteps.
heard some footsteps. He did have a little crease to run through if he was able to make a break, but Maddox was there.
McGee doing it on both sides of the ball tonight. This time our quarterback's going to have 2 men in the backfield. He's got number 34, Williams. However, he wanted to pitch it to number 2, Mackey, but he didn't get the opportunity to pitch it.
Russell Wilson was right there on the spot. That is excellent assignment football. From
He was enabled. Cam got in, got part of that. Brumfield got part of it.
Bring up 3rd and 10. Cougar 33.
Everybody knew their assignment on the read there, and they were in the right place at the right time, and there was nothing going.
So,
Excellent job for the Buccaneers.
he drops back in, makes a pass. That pass is called, and he's got a touchdown.
Yep, he is going to be untouched. He is a goner.
I think,
Nobody near him, and he just broke through the secondary there.
I'm not sure, was that Russell or was it Gerald that made a break on the ball?
That was actually Zeke Burford making a break, and he made a good break to it. He just didn't quite get there in time, and once he split through, he just got behind the secondary, and that was it.
And that's what you got to watch for this team. They're down a few points, but let me tell you, this guy can quarterback a football team, and he's got talented, not just wide receiver. He has real talent as wide receiver, and multiple ones.
Yep.
Some of them in the 8th grade.
This is the kind of team that, hey, you got to just keep grinding on them.
It keeps down, it's up, and it's good.
You got to think 2 of your scores came from big plays. 14 of those 21 points came from big plays. So it's not really drives that are killing us, it's the big play, and they can make that happen.
Yeah, they have the ability to do it.
Yeah, like I say, Burford made a great break to the ball. He just missed time just a little bit. It was a good read. It was just well executed by the Cougar offense. Forward we go with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, Bowling Green still up to 14, 35-21. Let's see if we get an onside kick here. It wouldn't be like it would be a surprise. The Cougars do like their onside kick formation. So Hammond's got his instructions. He's instructed his team, and let's see if they're able to execute. Back deep to receive if it gets there. Champagne, Rayburn, and Gaines. They do try a little pooch kick. And look at Dylan as he picks up the ball. Is that Dylan?
That's going to be number 2, Nathan Pilot.
Pilot.
Pilot there. Nice job by him to scoop it up and make a nice little run there.
I just called it the wrong name because I'm going to tell you, him and Rayburn, boy, they're tough on those wings. And you just look at him. He looks a lot like Rayburn. Built a lot like Rayburn.
Yeah, they have the same build, around the same height, and both of them very fast. Weapons on the Buccaneer side are starting to blossom more throughout.
And so what they're doing, they're opting rather than have the small guys at the wing, they're letting Gaines play one of the wing backs. This time they hand the ball to Rayburn. Rayburn's got some room. Watch him run. Oh, he breaks the tackle. He's still on his feet. And Rayburn's able to carry the ball all the way to the 30-yard line. So that's a pickup of about 23 yards on that run.
When that kid finds space, he can go.
First down, Bowling Green. And that's big Dylan Williams that's down for the Cougars. I think he's just cramped.
Yeah, stretching it out there. It looks like that's possibly the case. Hopefully he's all right.
Well, Bowling Green about to start with great field position with 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. As soon as they are able to get Williams off the field. He's been a big bruising back tonight.
He has been a key factor for this Central Hinds Academy team.
even sometimes when he was not run the ball, he dropped back to block, and he's lineman size, so he could put a block on you. What have I got him listed?
He is listed as a 5'10", 190-pound senior. He's been well on both sides of the ball. Got a nose for the football or middle linebacker as well. Looks like he's going to get up and walk it off.
Yeah, I think it's just
the sideline.
maybe dehydrated.
Looks like we got another scoring update from the Park Lane and Silliman game. Park Lane is leading that one over Silliman 27-14 with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
He brings his team to the line of scrimmage. This time he'll have Bryant once again in the backfield. 48 Gaines is a wing back. Rayburn is a wing back as well. McGee under center. He turns, he fakes the handoff to one, then he hands it to Bryant, and Bryant's able to pick up another first down, at least close to a first down. I think it's just going to be 9 yards a pop for Brumfield tonight, as he's the first Buccaneer to go down with cramps.
Bubby Bryant has certainly carried a heavy load tonight for the Bucs. He's got to be averaging somewhere around 8 to 9 yards a carry tonight for sure.
Unless, it's probably more than that, really, Cody. When you take that long run he had a while ago, I mean, it's been, you may be right, that'd be a good average. He's close to it.
He has absolutely earned his keep for sure. He is as tough as it gets, and like I said, late in the game, you don't want to get in front and try to tackle him.
He'll be back. I think he just has cramps. But let's see who they put in the backfield in his place. And they go with an empty backfield.
Well, it looks like Gaines is in there. And
I think they're just going to be playing the wings, huh?
Red Shilling.
Yeah, who they got in the who is that Rayburn?
Red
it's gonna be
Shilling.
Red Shilling.
Chilling. Okay.
Number 6, junior running back.
Gaines gets the ball this time on the sweep around.
And look at Gaines.
He's just carrying them with him.
Wow. We broke that initial tackle and kept going. It took about 7 of them to take him down finally.
He gained about 11 yards.
Instead of put it down, he pushed it goal for the Buccaneers. The Cougar 9.
McGee taking his time as he brings his team to the line of scrimmage. He watches the play clock tick down. He goes down for the snap. Ball snapped at the 7-second mark. He hands the ball off to Rayburn. Rayburn's got room around the end. You won't catch it. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
So we pound them with Bubby on the first drive.
Gaines
And Rayburn on the outside. Everybody sucked in and leave it wide open.
wide open. That's going to be the rest of the night. There's no Sebastian Sanders down on the sideline. He's smiling at the coach. He have a good week practicing?
He did. Unfortunately, we had to cancel our game Thursday. We're going to have to play back-to-back JV games next week.
Man, same thing with our Pee Wee crew, Carly. We had to cancel our last 2 games due to weather.
Same for us. The last 2 games we had to cancel. So we play Centerville Monday here.
Did they make that official?
Yes, Centerville Monday here for the JV. Not sure if the Pee Wee is going to play.
Well, they were talking about bringing both because we were going to play them before y'all in the original game. So hopefully that's the case, man. We're ready to play. I know you guys are too.
I know the AD has been working on making that happen. Then we turn around and play Oak Forest at home. Then the varsity turns around and plays Wayne at home Friday night. So that's 3 football games, maybe 4 with the Pee Wee in 1 week, plus softball on Monday.
Some eventful times here at Bowling Green, so be sure to come check us out this week.
While we were listening to that monologue,
We got to support our young bucks around here, Rev.
Bullseye makes an extra point, now he's set to kick off.
I'm going to tell you, he got hired tonight, but I may think about firing him with any more comments like that.
Yeah. What we have? Ball went out of bounds on the kickoff. Mark the ball out to 26-yard line. Man. What a difference of high school kickoff man, kickoff specialist makes.
He just went to a lot of camps, done some kicking competitions, I think, throughout the year. And, I mean, he works on it
He does.
every day. At
Look,
home, here, he breathes it.
Brock is my team hero. Jeff gets the ball. He hands it off to Mackey. Mackey finds some room. Out coaches pretty quickly, and they limit him to about a 5-yard gain.
Brookdale and Wilson on the stop.
I asked Trey Champagne at halftime if it threw to the guy he was guarding, if he was going to have to climb up his back. The guy's like 6'4".
Yeah.
And he said, they watch film. They know better than try to throw at me. So
yeah. Yeah. At 34.
It is. That's gonna be number 2 again. It's gonna be number 2.
Yeah.
Jason
Mackey.
Mackey.
So that's for first down, be first and 10 Cougars.
And going back to what you said, Carly, man, I'm really surprised that they hadn't targeted number 18 more.
I really am too. But hey, maybe Champagne's right. Maybe they watched the film and said that dude's locked down. We're not going at him tonight.
Champagne Island.
Jeff back to throw the ball. He throws it down the middle. Oh, I'm afraid we won't have a. Well, maybe it was just a misdemeanor.
Yeah, it looked like they got a little tangled there for a second.
How about one there?
That was Gerald guarding big number 9, Matthew Fletcher, and then.
And he may have just been waving hello at him, but it sure looked like he grabbed his jersey, didn't it?
And Zeke Burford there on the coverage as well, playing a nice.
Brings up second down and 10. Shelf is the quarterback. Mackey is the running back. Shelf in the shotgun. He takes the snap, hands the ball to Mackey. I don't think that play's going to count. I think it was blown dead before it started.
They did. They blew the whistle right as the ball was snapped. It looks like it's going to be a false start penalty. Oh, it's actually going to go against the Bucks. And the crowd is going to certainly disagree with that one. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Hey, he says, y'all got to hold on, let us figure this out.
Well, they're still discussing it.
Yeah.
And it looks like that is going to be the official call.
Yeah, I think our guy over here I think the guy on this sideline, I don't think he plays well with the team because they don't listen to anything he says. Shelford's a quarterback. He drops back. Mackey streaks out of the backfield, and he makes the catch. So just back. Oh, he fumbled the ball. He's loose, and Bowling Green looks like covered the ball. Yep, Bowling Green recovered the fumble.
Nice job.
You know, and that was just trying to do too much. He had picked it up.
Did you see Maddox McGee go for the tackle on the guy instead of going for the ball? That's the only reason two didn't recover it. Maddox tackled the guy trying to get the recovery, and it led, I think, Gerald recovered the fumble?
I wasn't sure who it was, but he
It was Gerald who recovered it.
yeah, but I wasn't sure who it was that pulled the guy back.
I think it was Maddox that stepped in and
It was a
tackled
good
the guy.
play.
Looked like a very good play, because I tell you, Mackey was wide open coming out of that wheel in the backfield, and you saw me pointing at him like, oh man, he got
And that's the
behind him.
second time this year we've seen Maddox do that, tackle the guy that fumbled the ball instead of going for the ball and making sure somebody else could recover it.
That's good football wisdom there, my man. Nice instincts.
McGee under center. He hands the ball this time to Rayburn, end around. Rayburn finds the crease again. Rayburn's able to pick up. Looks like about 25, 23 yards.
You give Rayburn some room, he's going to make you pay for it. Number 2, that's Mackey shaking up.
Yeah,
on the play.
Mackey's down. I'm not sure that's cramps. Maybe he just had his bell rung. No, he's cramping.
So now for first down, be first and 10 Buccaneers from the 50.
And he's absolutely been their key player all night for the Cougars. Well, he said it pregame. And he's going to be the man to look out for, and he has been that.
Maddox comes to the line of scrimmage. Once again, he has Gaines in the wing, Rayburn in the wing, and he hands the ball this time to Gaines going around the other side. Gaines finds a crease, and he's able to pick up a first down. I'm afraid they're going to call holding on that one. It may be face mask. I'm afraid they're going to call holding back on that. Call that one back on holding.
I'm with you on that. Looks like I saw a little holding activity going on. Good run by Gaines.
Yeah.
Nice job cutting back in, but yeah, I think that was going to be a call back, and it certainly is.
What I don't understand about that, he did throw the flag and say it was holding, but the whole way back, number 9 is literally in Esteve's ear, just, you know, I don't know what he's saying, but that's unsportsmanlike conduct, and he doesn't throw the flag on him. And I don't understand that, but that judge on the other side has been on us tonight.
Yeah, he's fishing to get their coach. He's I don't know. They've been. I don't know. Maddox is under center. He fakes like he's going to throw it to Gaines. Instead, he hands it to Bubby Bryant, and Bubby Bryant picks up 5. That brings up 2nd down and 10 to go. We're down to 27 seconds in this third quarter. I think Bowling Green's going to let the. That's close. They're not going to be able to let the quarter run completely out.
Well, about a 2-second differential.
Yeah.
Well, the game clock has stopped. I wonder what in the world's going on here. The referee's talking about it. Looks like it was an official timeout. Is that what he's saying?
I don't know.
Some communication here going on with the coaching. The coaching and the referees wondering why in the world is the clock still, or why in the world is the clock stopped? Now it's going again. So they reset it to 9 seconds, and the play clock still showing 2 seconds here. I wonder if that's going to be adjusted. Coach Johnson's still talking about it with the stripes.
Yeah, but those assistant coaches better be careful. There's going to be a flag on the sideline. That's not going to gain them anything. Let Johnson deal with the refs.
Looks like they got it settled here.
So we got the play clock at 9, the play clock at 25, the game clock at 9.
Yeah, resetting the play clock, and so it's going to make them run one more play for sure. Still some discussion out here trying to figure this out as
No, they shouldn't.
Central Hinds' coach was out talking about it, wanted to plead his case on the sideline, and look, they're talking about it some more. The referee saying, roll the clock, and hey, it's going to run right out. So no play, and that is what's going to happen.
So, wise man, tell me just exactly what went on in that sequence of events.
It's hard to say, you know. There was it looked to be a 1 second differential in the play clock and the game clock, and then the game clock stops. The play clock keeps going.
They reloaded the game play clock.
Yeah, so then after a little bit of animated talk there, they just say, hey, let's run the clock out. So I don't know what caused it.
I'm not sure.
From the
Councilman
looks
Carter,
of it,
you have an opinion on that?
One of the clocks was wrong, is all I can guess. I mean, so
that's all we can say.
the only thing that could be wrong is one of the clocks was not working. And apparently, it should have been either in sync or there should have been, you know, more on the play clock than there was on the game clock. It's the only thing I can do. Why else would they run it out?
Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We
Anytime. I'm not. Look,
we had no idea it was
I
as simple as that.
I got your back. Got your back. I mean, y'all are arguing and trying to figure it out.
No,
but, you know,
We're not arguing, we're trying to figure it out.
the clock was
But
off.
we
It's
knew
as
that.
simple as the clock was off.
What we were asking though was which clock was off.
I
We
think
knew that
the
one
play
of them
clock
was
was
off.
off.
We knew that there was a
The
1 second
play clock,
differential
the
at
play
first.
clock was off.
The play clock.
It was the play clock?
Yep.
Who?
I got the information from the play clock.
Okay. 1st and 10, fourth quarter. Bowling Green fakes the ball to Gaines, drops back to throw the pass. Maddox has got a man wide open. Will he make it? Oh, yeah, he made it.
He did.
Yeah, he made it. That was Rayburn. Rayburn actually had to wait on the pass.
And Rayburn makes up for that drop earlier with a big catch right there with Mackey in coverage all over him. Nice concentration by Rayburn.
Well, that was a great catch. In reality, the pass was running strong.
So nice adjustment, nice concentration. Great catch, and another deep ball connection, Maddox McGee, to one of his receivers. So, well done there.
1st and 10 on 11-yard line, so they can still make a first down without making a touchdown. Oh, Gaines fumbled the ball. Who got on it? Did Gaines recover?
I don't believe. It looks like the Cougars are going to come up with
They
that.
go out and
Wait,
got it.
no, looks like
McGee covered it.
no, that's going to be number 51, Jude Rawls making the recovery there. So, nice heads up. Dive down and scoop by him.
And 2nd down and 9 yards to go. McGee under center. Bryant in the backfield. Bryant gets a handoff, and Bryant rumbles ahead. Bryant's going to go in this time for the touchdown.
More and more, they're not wanting to do anything to make the tackle. So Bryant scores yet again. The Buccaneers take or extend their lead even more.
Yep.
48-21 with an extra point pending.
Brock ended hit the extra point.
The bullseye in for the extra point. Rayburn, as always, does the holding. They've had one mishap tonight. The ball is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Old bullseye. What a weapon. I wonder how close he is to being the leading scorer of bowling group. Be close.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got to be in the top.
He's going to be up there for sure. I mean, he's been kicking, since he was a freshman, right?
Yeah.
He's been starting kicking since he was a freshman. Am I right?
Yeah, this is his 3rd year.
It's his 3rd year, yeah. Tell he puts so much work and so much passion into what he does, and he does a mighty fine job doing it.
He's got to be up there with Derek Knight or somebody. Derek Knight was a good kicker too.
Derek was a very good kicker. Derek was a very talented guy.
He had the old school style. You know, didn't you change cleats? Was that him that changed cleats? Like the hard toe cleat?
I think he did wear the hard toe cleat a couple of times. I don't know if he
Straight
always
kicker.
did
It wasn't
that.
soccer style.
He could boot it for sure. He could also hit you hard too.
Brock gets a good kickoff this time. It's going to be fielded cleanly by number 7. That's Holmes. Holmes is brought down by Rhett Schilling.
Charlie Holmes, that's the 5'8", 130-pound sophomore.
There's sophomore in on that side. Brandon Boyd was also in on that side.
Let's see how the Cougars plan to
Yeah, I
respond
look for him to be air attack the rest of the
the
game.
rest of the game.
Yeah. Shelf in the shotgun. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Mackey. He's running, he's being chased. And boy, he had a wide open receiver. It was a perfect pass. And Chalon Wren just missed the ball.
It was right there.
It was right there.
Right between the numbers, just dropped it. He had nobody around him. Would have been maybe a first down and some for the Cougars, but could not reel it in.
So Shelf is not to be blamed for that one. He once again approaches the line of scrimmage and falls back to the shotgun. Oh, bad snap. And Mackey has to fall on what was an errant snap.
That's going to bring them back to the 20-yard line, to their own 20-yard line.
That brings 3rd down and 20.
3rd 3rd and 20. And
Yeah.
the hole just keeps getting deeper for this Central
Well, a
Hinds
turnover
team.
will be big at this point.
9 minutes and 53 seconds and counting.
Shuff has the ball. He's looking deep downfield. He chooses a shorter receiver. Throws the ball off to number 9. Gotta be careful. That could be a late hit there. I think he pulled up in time. There's your 8th grader.
Nice pass and reception there out of Fletcher, and that's going to be enough to pick up a first down for him as he gets out of bounds and stops the clock. 9 minutes and 43 seconds left to go.
Well, they picked up 6 yards, so that leaves 4 yards to go. 4th down. Of course, at this juncture of the game, they're going to go for it. Shuff remains the quarterback. This time Williams is in the backfield with him. Shuff awaits the snap. He gets it, drops back and throws the ball. He had a wide open receiver, but Psalms was unable to hold on to it. Wilson was able to close the gap and break the pass up.
Nice job.
Oh, Bowling Green takes over on downs. That brings up a 1st and 10 Bowling Green, and they have great field position because they're going to be able to start from the 36-yard line of the Patriots.
Just keep on grinding that clock.
Yeah,
Grind that clock.
we're down to 9:39, and they can take some time.
Just keep it between the tackles. Keep doing like we've been doing. Winning the battle up front in the trenches and run it down some more.
They've got Schilling in the backfield. They hand the ball off to Rayburn.
That's
That's Pylan.
He's standing
Pylan
up.
refuses to go down.
Oh, look, they blew the whistle. They blew the whistle, but his knees did not touch.
No, he never went down.
His knees didn't touch.
There's-
If you're watching this game here on the camera, you can see it
Yeah.
plain as day. His hands kept him up. His knees never
No,
touched.
he didn't touch. He never went down.
And they called it down, but hey,
Hey,
look,
they robbed him
they
there.
robbed him there. He could have kept going for a lot more yards and maybe some daylight. So I've got a scoring update again out of Park Lane and Silliman's game. Park Lane leading big 34 over Silliman's 14 with 9 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in their game.
2nd down and 3. They hand the ball off to Rhett. Rhett is able to fall forward and pick up the 1st down.
Another scoring update, a little bit of a closer one in Centerville Academy 21, ASC 12 with 8 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in that.
Bowling Green now has the football 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line. They're taking their time. They're allowing the game clock to run down. They're trying to eat up. They're allowing the play clock to go down to eat up the game clock. And McGee's managing it well. He takes the snap from center. Hands the ball off this time to Pylan again. Pylan's got some room. And he's able to pick up about 7 yards on the play. Maybe 6 yards. No, it's 7. They're going to give him closer to 7 yards, which will bring up 2nd down and 3 yards to go for the Buccaneers. So the ball is on the 18-yard line, 4 yards to go for the 1st down. Rhett remains in the backfield. He receives the handoff, and he falls ahead.
Looks like you got a yard there. Another scoring update. Adams 21, Brookhaven Academy 0.
That's exactly what they allowed him, was a yard. 3rd down and 3 yards to go as the ball rests on the 17-yard line. McGee is the quarterback. He brings his team to the line of scrimmage. In the backfield, he still has Red Shelley. This time he hands the ball off to Pilot. Pilot around the end, and they were waiting on him, but he just refuses to go down. What a tough runner. He carries the ball down to the 16-yard line. We're just going to bring up 4th down at about 2 yards to go. Well, if I'm Bowling Green, I go ahead and try to pick up the 1st down at this position on the field, and that's exactly what they're going to do. 4th down and 2 yards. If they get this 1st down, they can pretty well seal the deal.
That they can. And it's nice to see Schilling in here getting some late game reps.
Yep. Yep. Looked like they jumped off. They did jump off. Where's the
Looks
flag?
like they did again, but no
Yeah,
flags.
they jumped off twice.
No flags.
And that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Gave him a little hard count there.
Yeah, he gave the hard
Trying to get him
count.
up. And it looks like they crossed the neutral zone, but
So I don't know if the coach would go for it or whether he'll send Bullseye out. He's sending Bullseye out this time.
and I like that because I want to see Bullseye boot this thing.
Yeah, I do too.
I do too.
So what's it going to be for him? It's on the 16.
It's on the 21.
When did they move it
They
back?
moved it back for the late game.
Delay game.
So it'll be a 38-yarder.
Instead of a 33.
A 37-yarder.
Go! Go!
Oh, he nailed it.
He nailed it! Oh, Bullseye. 37-yard kick.
That's what I wanted to see.
I wanted to see it too, and it was good for
And
40.
we knew it when he left his
It
foot.
was good. Oh, what a game for Bowling Green. What a confidence-building game. Not only the kicker, the quarterback, the receivers, the running. What a confidence-building game. When you come out,
The offensive line.
yeah, and put 52 points on your opponent, hey,
And really, the defensive line, I think, struggled some, but for the most part, like I said, they got 21 points. 2 of those touchdowns were from huge plays. One big long run all the way to the 1-yard line. The other, wide open pass down the middle of the field. It really wasn't that Central Hinds has been able to sustain
This
with
would be-
one drive.
this would be one of the best offensive lines, so Carter, that we face, one of the biggest offensive lines.
Or defensive lines for sure.
Yeah, it will be. And we handled the defensive line pretty well.
Right.
Bullseye gets to kick off again. This time he gets a beauty. It's received by Charlie Holmes. Charlie Holmes is able to carry the ball up to the 30-yard line. They may give him to the 31.
And I know early on when you played the teams we played the first 3 games, you question yourself, how good of a team we got. But it's 52-21 with a little over 5 minutes left in the game, and
you're up against the number 14.
the number 4 team in the state in 4A.
Right.
Well, we talked about it last week. Last week when we were playing Chef, how coming out and playing well against a team like Chef and winning the way we did makes a big difference in going forward.
Yeah.
Shelf throws the screen. He throws it out to number 44, but I'm telling you that Gerald put a hit on him along with Jude Rawls. They put a hit on him, and he wasn't able to go far. He didn't move. He made no forward part. Throw it to him again.
You've seen that the last couple of weeks, Preston coming up to the line, making big plays like that, breaking down and making a good tackle.
Jay Shuff hands the ball off to Mackey, and Mackey picks up about 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd down, 6 yards to go, with 5 minutes left in our ball game.
Looked like Mason Lumpkin and Landon Boyd on the tackle there.
306 from 35.
Bowling Green making some subs. You got a freshman there at nose guard.
Big Bo Brown.
No, it's
Cash.
Yep. Cash Kinlaw at nose guard.
He's also in there. Cash is 56. Bo Brown's 58.
Another.
That was number 51 that made that play. That's Jude Rawls. He's having a heck of a game, Jude. Jude said, "Let me lead these freshmen."
And he made that play after being clipped in the back too, which was blatant from up here. They just happened to miss it right there on the sideline. But Nice job by him.
It's almost like they're ready to get out of here, Cody.
The 4th down, 6 yards to go, 7 yards to go. And they're going to punt. It's an awkward looking kick, and it goes out of bounds at about the 28-yard line of Bowling Green Buccaneers. Well, we have 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. There's no reason whatsoever that Bowling Green can't just run out the clock. 1 first down, maybe 2. May take 2 first downs, but really only 1.
And we're getting a fresh offense out there. A lot of white pants going out there.
And you love to see it.
Oh, it's good to see it. And they love to see it.
Get those boys in the future some reps here and a good game against a good opponent.
So who's going quarterback? Schilling? We'll just have to rework our numbers here.
Offsetting penalties.
It's going to be a Didon.
Kirsten Didon. Are they re-kicking it? I'm not sure.
It went out of bounds, but it was a punt. I don't know why they were kicking it. It'd have to be something Bowling Green chose, because if I was the other team, I certainly wouldn't want to re-kick it. It was out of bounds at the 18-yard line, wasn't it? They're kicking it from the same place. They're kicking from the exact same yard line. Oh, almost.
And it looks like we're starting at 31.
Yep, we have 15 better yards. Probably have you seen the new Ford edition that the family's made?
I saw it earlier today, yeah. 4-wheel drive. Fine. I'm just glad the Chevrolet's gone, the Ford's in.
You Kings and your Fords.
Yeah. Well, we had a trader among us.
Not all of us are bankers and can afford 4-wheel drive Tahoes.
Get out of here, man. Y'all have had Ford since I've known you.
Absolutely. Ford family right here.
I would tell you who it is, but I don't have no idea.
That's going to be
Colby Robertson.
He scored last week. Yeah.
Scored a touchdown last week.
Showing some agility and some spin move there on this run. So, hey, nice job, Colby.
Didon comes in as a quarterback. He's just a sophomore. I don't know who that is. I don't know which Didon that is. Do you know him, Carter? You know his folks? They can't hear you shake your head on the radio.
I do not.
Good kid.
I would answer you if I did not. But from all accounts, he's a great kid.
He is. He's a good kid.
Yeah. That was Rhett Schilling. Do you know who Rhett Schilling's folks are?
Yeah, I surely do.
Who are they?
The Shillings folks.
Mr.
4 shillings.
Mr. and Miss Schilling?
Mr. and Miss Schilling. No, that's Laura Schilling's kid.
I'm actually related to the Schillings. Lance and I are distant cousins. Yeah,
I get those Schillings guys mixed up with Lance and his brother. Isn't his brother does the dairy farming over there? Our cousin. You just go down Mount Pisgah Road and you can find all the Schillings you want down there.
That's going to be ribbon bark on the carry for the Bucks. That's the first time I've seen him carry the ball, and he looked pretty dang good doing it.
Do you know ribbon barks, folks?
I do not.
Do you? Nor do I.
But a great kid from what I hear.
Ain't you a great kid? Ribbon bark is in the slot. In wing, rather.
It's going to be Robertson again.
Clear over the stop. It's enough for a first down. First and 10 Buccaneers. Ball breaks up the field, 47.
Now, I need to know if y'all gonna need me next week because
I'm not sure.
Jeff McKelvin's manager has
Sure.
called me, and there's some things, there's some changes coming up with McKelvin's contract. Like he's
Well,
going to be,
it's gonna have to be.
he's going to be.
Yeah,
And
okay.
they're trying to get somebody to cover for him. Look, D-Don throws that ball out to number 5. That's Preston Gerald.
Well, it's
Number 6.
Cody and I will have to talk to our production team if we want, some of the questionable comments that you made to hurt our character tonight. So, we'll talk about it. I mean, we actually talked about bringing Jeff over here to replace you.
Well, I know that's not true. Let's see what he does here. I think he's going to do the victory meal, huh? No, they're just going to continue to pound it out. No, all of us have a lot to look up to in Jeff McKelvin, a Hall of Famer. In his own right, in his own mind.
Hey, I love Jeff, man. He's an old neighbor of mine. I'll tell
We
you,
do too.
he's a character.
We do too.
Great.
That's why we're saying this. So hopefully he'll go back and listen. Look, last year when me and Dad was doing the playoffs, we were riding home and we'd make comments and then we'd be texting Jeff on the way home while the Pine was playing the playoffs.
Yeah.
He'd always say something just off character about me and Dad and just how much better they were than we were. And, just some
quick-witted.
some playful banter. Don't worry, Cody. I think Cody was getting worried that.
Well,
Yeah, I was like,
Cody, you still got a
I
job.
was like, no. I was like,
What a fun game,
He
my
didn't,
guys.
he didn't know the relationship.
I didn't know it was in jest. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm like Jeff. Yeah. So great game tonight. Great game
Great
tonight,
game,
for sure.
fun call. Enjoy being with you guys.
And the final is 52-21 at Buck Helen Stadium. You're watching Buck Vision and listening to 107.3 WFCG. Good night.
That was fun.